Hello, everyone. I want to introduce you today to a tool that I developed to work with a lot of my coaching clients. And this is when we're getting into the nuance of communication. And I call this the diamond model. Now, in the diamond model, we'll see that there's the connect at the top and the invite at the bottom. We'll get to those in a moment. But really, what we work with a lot is what's in the middle. So we have the I notice, I assume, I desire, I offer. Now, in most of the conversations that we are engaging in, we focus on the I assume and we focus on the I desire. Now, we have desires. This is a little controversial, but we're inherently selfish people. Society survives by all of our selfishness being in alignment in some way, shape, or form, even in our closest relationships. If both of the things that we want work out and we both feel like we're getting a good deal, then we're in alignment. So we're often talking, or at least thinking about, what we want. But are we talking about what we're willing to offer? Are we letting people know that we're willing to offer anything? And how much are we distinguishing between what I assume and what I notice? And this is really interesting as we start breaking down some of the conversations. So the difference between I think you're pretty stressed out or I notice your numbers are down. If I start a conversation by saying I think, I assume, because, we can use synonyms here, but if we start with assumptions, chances are we're going to get people's defense mechanisms firing. We're going to get those walls up because you don't know me. So we start to get combative in different ways. So if we can start with what we notice, and we can do this from a personal side or we can do this from a business side. From a business side, if I were to look at this, the connection piece here, this is where I am establishing some rapport. Maybe some small talk or just a check in. And then we start the conversation. If this is a performance review, perhaps it's something like, hi, Jason, I notice that your numbers are down right now. And I'm going to assume that it has something to do with the economy, the changes that we're going through. I've even heard whisperings that there's some stuff going on in your life. Maybe we don't go there, but those are the different kinds of things that we would assume. What I'd love to see is one, yes, those numbers go up, but I want to see you really thrive. I desire to see you, meet your potential. What I'm willing to do to help that happen is some more one-on-ones, if that works for you, maybe some more professional development. What do you think about that? And then we invite in at the end. And maybe we invite in between. Maybe we invite in after our assumptions. I have a feeling it has something to do with this. Am I anywhere close? So the connection, anytime we feel rapport is being lost, we can put that back in. Or anytime that we want to invite in for clarification, we can use the diamond model that way as well. On a personal side, I used this with my wife not that long ago when we were both working so much. I said, I noticed that we've been spending less time together. I assume it's because we're both really busy, but I'd love to see some more opportunities for us to have quality time. I'm willing to block out some time in my schedule to help make that happen. Is that something you'd be willing to do as well? And she said, yeah, I've been noticing the same thing. It gets a little wild and I absolutely want to connect with you. What if we can try to find a time when kids at school or something and we can have some us time during the week? And we made that a priority after having this conversation. It might seem a little bit cold at first, but it's a way to get effective communication happening. And it's a starting point. You get to work with it. You get to develop. You can change it from a telling to an invitation. You can say, what do you notice? What do you think about that? What do you really want out of this? So you can play with it quite a bit. It's my offer to you. Try it out. Let me know what you think.